and let's find your next opportunity together.
Toyota has more all-wheel drive choices than anyone else, like the best-selling RAV4.
When it comes to SUVs, more people count on RAV4.
Year after year, with plenty of room for all your stuff.
Now, during Toyota Truck and all-wheel drive season, get 4.99 APR financing on an adventurous new RAV4.
Or lease a gas-powered RAV4 LE for $339 a month, with 2 years no-cost maintenance.
Get yourself Toyota ready. Toyota, let's go places.
And 25 winning numbers. Good evening, I'm Phil Washington, and we start with our daily three. Those numbers are 4, 5, 7. Again, those numbers are 4, 5, 7. And if you match those numbers exact or in any order, congratulations, you may be our winner. Now on to our daily four. Those winning numbers are 6, 8, 9, 3. Again, those winning numbers, 6, 8, 9, 3. Now on to our cash 25. Those winning numbers are 16, 2, 22, 7, 20, and 1. Again, those winning numbers, 16, 2, 22, 7, 20, and 1. Saturday's Powerball is an estimated $331 million. Good night, good luck, and please play responsibly.
Entertainment at the Fort Stephen Mall. Brand new show, opening night. It's NEWS9 Sports. On the go. On the go. Don Sloan, Bill Phillips, and we're going to be talking sports and a whole lot more.
We're going to be talking about a whole bunch of stuff. That's the Nacho Man. Don't let him fool you. It's not slow, but he is the Nacho Man. And Don, what a great way to start this first show, the national championship game featuring Ohio State and Notre Dame.
Oh, wait! Yeah, we might talk about that a little bit.
Hey, Ian! 3, 2, 1. Here come the Irish!
Anyhow, don't wake up the echoes. Anyway, you could not ask for a better national title game matchup other than maybe Ohio State WVU than Ohio State Notre Dame. The Valley has a large fan base for both, but they respect both. There are people like Ohio State and like Notre Dame. You know, if it was Ohio State-Michigan national title game, Buckeye fans be mad. They don't want Michigan in the title game.
No.
But mutual respect between Ohio State and Notre Dame.
And I'll tell you what, a man that knows both programs very well has won national titles with both programs. Lou Holtz won a title in '68 under Woody Hayes as an assistant coach. Goes to Notre Dame, wins the national title. He has a statue outside of Notre Dame Stadium. We had the opportunity to talk with him this afternoon, and Mike Nogue, attorney at law, is bringing it to us now. And I asked Coach about what it means to be from the Ohio Valley and what it means to be a part of this great game.
What was amazing is we played West Virginia for the national championship, and here we're playing Ohio State for the national championship.
It should set up as a tremendous game. And, Coach, you have ties to both schools. In 1968 at Ohio State, you win the national title under Woody Hayes. And then, of course, you win the national title with the Irish as the head coach. One of the questions I wanted to ask you is, how did that serve you in the future?
One of the great honors of my life was having the opportunity to coach at Ohio State under Woody Hayes. He was a rare individual. You didn't always appreciate him when you coached for him, but he affected me in so many ways, the way I thought about doing things a physical way, being able to run the football, and just the list goes on and on. But more important than anything, he genuinely cared about his players. I'd never seen anybody that cared as much about his players. And I loved Ohio State. You know, I went to school in Ohio, Kent State. I was raised in Ohio. I was born in West Virginia, right in that Ohio Valley. And so I have been really blessed to be able to be associated with two fine universities. However, at Notre Dame, I spent 11 years there. They built a statue for me. And that always carries a little bit of bigger impetus than normal.
Lou Holtz, former head coach coach of Notre Dame, assistant coach at Ohio State, winning national titles. Again, thank you to Mike Nogay, attorney at law, for helping us bring that to you. We'll hear more from Coach Holtz a little bit later on. But right
God, a lot of these guys are throwing boys basketball.
You know what they're going to do? They're going to rock the rim later. They're going to rock the rim. We've got the sports challenge coming up. Allegedly, they're going to be able to beat me in basketball. Come on. Stop.
Now is our quick hit segment.
Can we trash
we'll talk about Ohio State and Notre Dame after that. Quick hits. Impossible for us to do, but we're going to go quick.
We've got cue cards.
No Steelers in the playoffs. Who you rooting for, Billy?
Washington, childhood team, favorite player when I was a young man. Number 43 running back, Larry Brown, going with the Washington Commanders.
Buffalo Bills, Jimmy Kelly from my neck of the woods, East Brady, Pennsylvania. Always had a soft spot for the Bills because of Jim Kelly. Steelers next season, Billy, pick a quarterback.
Jim Kelly, why not? He's better than everybody else they have. Russell Wilson, he's out. Just Fields, I think he could be good, but I don't think he's going to get the chance. I think he's going to get more money someplace else. He's going to leave. Not on the roster. Jim Kelly may be ready for a comeback.
And I don't want Aaron Rodgers, so we brought that up. Give me Justin Fields, give him a full season, and he won't regret it. Mike Tomlin, head coach, should they fire him, keep him?
Well, it's a quick hit, so the answer is no.
I'm going to give you a Tomlin. Mike Tomlin has his own language, okay? He deals in reality, not hypotheticals. It's a hypothetical. The Woodies would never fire Mike Tomlin, so don't even waste your time talking about it. But, you know, the schedule played out well for the Steelers. They beat the Chargers and the Broncos early when they were trying to find themselves. The reality was probably more in the losses to the Cowboys and the Colts and the Browns.
You knew there was trouble when they lost to the Browns.
They were.
Yeah, well, you knew there was trouble when they lost to the Browns. I don't care if it's a blizzard or not. They have to find a way to win that game. If you're a playoff team that's a serious contender, you have to find a way to beat the Browns. Nothing against the Browns, for all Browns fans out there, but they've been terrible for a long time, and the Steelers needed to win that game if they wanted to show they were a true contender.
You can exit me all you want, but you win with Jimmy and Joe's. And you don't get your Jimmy and Joe's in the bargain bin. The problem is the Steelers went shopping cheap. They were finding the Rowdy Gillespie's of the National Football League.
And you know what the Baltimore Ravens did? The Baltimore Ravens went out. They went high shelf. They went top shelf. Derrick Henry, 1,900 yards, 16 touchdowns. They spent the money, and they've got a chance to go to the Super Bowl winning.
Put me on the spot, Billy.
All right.
Best pro sports team in Pittsburgh in 2025 will be?
I want to say the Pirates, but I think the Steelers are still going to be the best team if you look at the overall quality. But the Pirates, they're getting close now, and I know you love your Pirates.
The Pirates and the Penguins are wallowing in the pit of mediocrity.
You mean the Steelers?
If the Steelers and the Penguins, you're wallowing in that pit. But all the Pirates have to do is finish winning with about 500. You could be a wild card team. The Pittsburgh Pirates will be the best pro sports team in Pittsburgh in the year 2025. All right, we're done with that. That's the quick hits. Now we're talking.
We have to thank the Laborers Local 809. They're in the house. They're in the house. They're in the house. They made me two E's. The Laborers Local 809, based in Steubenville, Ohio, has been proudly serving the community since receiving its training on April 10th, 1936. We are committed to providing trained, highly skilled, and experienced craftsmen to signatory building and trades and heavy highway contractors, ensuring top-notch quality and expertise in every construction project we undertake. Beyond the job site, we actively engage with our community. Together, we're not just laborers, we are the backbone of the Ohio Valley, and we stand ready to lead and inspire. For more information, please visit local809.com and go Bucks!
Let's talk a little Ohio State, Notre Dame history.
And that's been the history of 8 times, 6-2 Ohio State. Ohio State's won the last 6. You know when Notre Dame won their last games? As we look at the graphic,
back in 1935
and 36.
Ancient history. Ancient history. Wasn't even around that.
No, nobody
was.
He might have been. He was with us, but he wasn't coaching. So it has been Ohio State lately. Now, the last game they played last year, this will be the 3rd year in a row that they have played against each other. Last year, 17-14 at Notre Dame Stadium. Ohio State with a comeback. Final seconds of the game on Monday night. It'll be absolutely fantastic.
As far as Ohio State, Ryan Day's been around, and we want to hear from Ryan Day.
Yeah, absolutely.
His thoughts.
Here we go.
Resilient, tough, well coached, and so that allows or forces us to make sure we're playing very, very efficiently across the board. We have to play a clean game. We can't beat ourselves. We got to make sure that we're the best version of ourselves in this game. That's it, and be really, really aggressive and make sure that we're running the ball on defense. We're tackling really, really well. Getting off the field on third down. Running the football and being physical and controlling the game. And when it's time to make plays downfield, we got to make them. So special teams will be a challenge. They do a great job. They're creative in what they do, and you've seen them run fakes and different things. So we have to be on high alert for different things there, trying to steal a possession. So they challenge in a lot of different ways, and they're a very good team.
John's got them trained. I'll tell you what, OHIO, they have steamrolled their way through the postseason, the college football playoffs. Let's take a look at, pick your poison, everybody. They look at the numbers rushing through the postseason, 88 carries, 418 yards, an average of 4.75 yards a carry, and 8 touchdowns. That's pretty good. You want to stop that? Well, now you got to stop the pass. The pass, 66 attempts, 925 yards, 14.5 yards a catch, and 6 touchdowns. So, Don, as you say, pick your poison.
Texas. Oh, we're going to shut down Jeremiah Smith. It doesn't matter, okay? Because Tate, they killed him. As far as the running game, I love video games. I love playing all these college football, NFL video games. Travion Henderson, when he gets the ball in the open field, it's like hitting that burst button. Yeah. I've never seen such a thing. Yep. Boom, just takes off.
If he gets it on the pass, he gets a little out in the flat. He's gone on that, too. We saw it against Texas. I mean, just unbelievable. And you know what? Notre Dame, they like to run the ball. They like to control the clock. They need to pass the ball. They did late in a couple of their games in the postseason. The passing numbers, not sensational. They don't jump off the chart at you. But let's take a look at those numbers from Notre Dame passing game. This is Indiana, 22-32, 201 yards, 1 TD. Against Georgia, just 90 yards, but down the stretch, some big passes. And then against Penn State, they came up big late in that game, 223 yards and 1 touchdown.
They've got to pass the ball to beat Ohio State. The problem is
phenomenal. We take a look at the numbers here on the defensive stat. A dominating defense for Ohio State throughout the postseason. Against Tennessee, 4 sacks, Don. 4 sacks for a couple of weeks is a big number. But 4 sacks in 1 game against Tennessee. How about Oregon? Number 1 team in the country. Oh, they're going to be in trouble. Ohio State's defense going to be in trouble against that Oregon offense. 8 sacks. 8 sacks. We're at 12 sacks in 2 games. And then against Texas, just throw 4 more on. Oh, yeah, and that Sawyer kid knocked the ball out, scooped it, scored to wrap the whole thing up. Notre Dame better bring the lunch buckets on that offensive line.
And we better take a break. We'll be back with more. When we come back, we're going to talk NFL playoffs on NEWS9 Sports. On the go!
All new Animal Control is a standout series not to be missed.
And that's lunch.
Guys, I see storm clouds.
Tonight at 9 on Fox 9.
My troops are special.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're special.
Going Dutch is the year's first comedy hit.
Everything about you is against Army regulation. Is that even Army issue?
Jacket and pants are actually from a XXL G.I. Joe costume.
What the? Tonight at 9:30 on Fox 9.
Who are the toughest men and women in the Ohio Valley? It's the 44th Annual Budweiser Tough Man Contest. Co-sponsored by WTOV9, Eagle 107, Wheeling, Ohio County CVB, Thomas Auto Centers, World Gym, Jill's Gentlemen's Club, ICR Equipment, Rental, Sales and Supply, and Honda Direct Line. Coming February 14th and 15th to Wheeling's Westbanco Arena. Buy tickets at the arena box office or at WVToughman.com. It's Tough Man. Coming February 14th and 15th to the Westbanco Arena. Tough it out.
Hello, Ohio Valley. I'm Smitty of Smitty Floors here with my man, Cooper Smith, and it's a big day. Big Cooper Smith, Big 18. It's a birthday sale going on right now down at Smitty's Floors. Come on in today. We offer 12 months, 0 interest. That's right, 12 months, 0 interest. Come in today to apply. And we got LVT waterproof flooring starting at $1 a square foot. Again, it's Cooper Smith's big 18th birthday, and we're celebrating down at Smitty's Floors, 140 South 4th Street, downtown Steubenville.
Interstate Waste Services provides responsible, environmentally compliant waste disposal solutions.
Our employees share a company-wide respect for their colleagues, a commitment to safety, as well as a responsibility to protect our community and environment.
As a team, we look out for each other,
provide for our families,
and deliver an essential service to the community.
Every day, that's what it's all about.
For a new career, visit interstatewaste.com/careers.
And welcome back to Southern Rangers Entertainment. OH! Those are our friends from the Toronto boys basketball team, and they're here as our live folks tonight. They will be taking on Bill Phillips, a couple of those guys in the NEWS9 Sports, Bill Phillips Sports Challenge coming up in a bit. This segment, Billy, what?
This is going to be great. This is a fantastic. We're going to go to tour.
That's coming up shortly. This segment brought to you by Cedar One Group, and they've got the most awesome coffee cups. Filled with water right now, but this thing will be filled with coffee. Thanks to our friend Joey Lucchino and Cedar One Group sponsoring this segment.
Can I have this on Sunrise?
Bill, now we're going heavy. We're going heavy. Kansas City, Houston, NFL playoffs Saturday. Houston, they always play Saturday 4:30. This
straight championships never happened in the Super Bowl era. They're going to go for that. They're going to take on Houston now. They have played, and what better way if you're going to go for the straight Super Bowl titles than playing a team that you beat 5 straight times. In Kansas City, the last 3 meetings with Houston, 2024, 27-19. 2022, Kansas City in overtime, 30-24. And then in 2020, Kansas City 34-20. Patrick Mahomes too much. Travis Kelce and the Swifties are going to be out. Taylor Swift is going to be out.
Let's go to the Chattahoochee game. The Chattahoochee game. Allen Jackson, Josh Allen versus Lamar Jackson. The Bills and the Ravens. And it might be snowing in Buffalo, Billy.
It could be snowing in Buffalo, but I think you got ahead of yourself. We're going to Detroit.
Oh, let's do that.
Detroit and Washington. Kansas City and Houston Saturday afternoon at 4. Now the night game that night, Detroit and Washington. When we take a look at there, it is a matchup between first-round showdown. It's first-round showdown. Jared Goff, 2016, first-round pick, first overall pick. He threw for 4,629 yards this year, 37 touchdowns and 12 interceptions, QBR of just over 68. Now, Jaden Daniels, second pick overall this year. The rookie, he's going to win the Rookie of the Year, over 3,500 yards passing, 25 touchdowns, QBR 70.5, number 4 in the league. Pretty good start for his first year.
No weather problem there inside of Ford
And
Field.
Detroit's going to roll Washington.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm a Washington fan, but Detroit's going to roll.
Next up,
we have the Eagles. And it's not fly, Eagles, fly. Now when they play LA, it's run, Eagles, run. Why? Well, let me show you the numbers. Saquon Barkley. What a disastrous move by the New York Giants.
How did the Giants
it just didn't make any sense.
Yard trial.
Okay, yeah, in your division, what are you thinking? So Saquon Barkley, when we take a look at the numbers, Barkley against the Rams in the matchup during the regular season, 26 attempts for 255 and 2 touchdowns. And in the second half alone, 2 touchdown runs. 1 for 70 yards, 1 for 72 yards. I don't think the Rams have the defense to stop him and the pass at the same time.
Well, the Rams started the year very slow and got themselves in a hole, but they've been hot lately.
Matthew Stafford's been hot.
Stafford's been hot. Cooper Kupp healthy. Puka Nacua healthy. You know, if it was in a dome, I'd pick the Rams. If the weather was good, I would pick the Rams. But snowing and a blowing in Philly,
it's gonna be nasty.
Yeah, you gotta like the Eagles.
You gotta go with the ground game, and Saquon Barkley is the difference maker for that team right now. He came together, and it seemed like the Eagles wanted to split apart midway through the season. Had some stuff get out of the locker room, and it seems like Saquon Barkley's that glue guy this year for the Eagles. So we'll see if he can get that run again. Now we're ready. Don't let it fool you. You know what? He's the Nacho Man. Just go ahead and admit it. You're the Nacho Man. Go ahead, say it.
The Nacho Man.
There you go. All right, the Nacho Man. He's got the MVP showdown. Allen Jackson. Allen versus Lamar. And here we go. Take a look at the numbers now. Josh Allen, a lot of people think he should be the MVP. 3,700 yards, 28 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, 77.5 QBR, number 1 in the league. Lamar Jackson of the Ravens, 4,172 yards, 41 touchdowns against just 4 interceptions.
I don't think the Steelers have still tackled him from Saturday night.
But his QBR is second. if you're just going by the numbers, and the Steelers fans wanted to go by the numbers with T.J. Watt when Myles Garrett won the MVP, if you go by the numbers and you want to go by him, Lamar Jackson's the MVP. But this is a great show. What a great game for Sunday night.
Yeah, it'll wrap up a great weekend of games. And Derrick Henry, the difference maker, I think, for the Raiders for this. I like the Bills, but Henry with Jackson, that's a pretty doggone tough running game to stop.
And we mentioned Derrick Henry.
Zay Flowers was hurt.
Yeah.
Everybody thought that was going to be a big thing for the Steelers.
And he's still a question mark for this week. Well, when you can turn around and give it to that locomotive, Derrick Henry, 1,900 yards, 16 touchdowns. He normally doesn't fumble the football. I think he did against the Steelers this year. Other than that, I don't know how he stopped the guy. People are making business decisions. Queen for the Steelers, running right down the middle of the field for the touchdown. He looked at it and went, "Oh no, go ahead. I'm not going to bother with this." And he goes in for the touchdown. So, he could be that guy. He's a difference maker, maybe for Lamar Jackson to get over that hump. You have Michael Jordan.
Well, we've got a third member of our team tonight.
We do?
And she is Hannah Hayes. She's going to give us a break here when we come back. Hannah Hayes takes you for a tour of this great facility, Southern Ranges Entertainment in Cedarville.
Hey neighbor, Sean Campbell here with M&M Hardware DIY tip number 53. Doing it yourself at M&M Hardware can help answer your questions and find out what you need. You can do it yourself with M&M Hardware.
Seven Ranges Entertainment and the Good House Sports Bar bring you the hottest venue in the Ohio Valley, along with the best ribs around. Stop in for all the action on NFL Sunday Ticket, along with some great pizza and wings. While you're here, visit the Valley's largest arcade with over 150 games, 12 lanes of bowling, 8 lanes of axe throwing, 9 holes of mini golf, and a backyard area. Book your next party or event now at 100 Mall Drive in Steubenville.
Welcome to the most honest commercial you've ever seen. Not the cleanest, just the most honest.
Today, we're fixing a home's foundation.
That is like the most common thing to see in the world.
Pretty common, yeah.
Right.
So it's the soil that's eroding away, causing those cavities, those voids that the foundation then wants to settle into.
And then you guys with your superhero capes show up and fix everything.
Yes, sir.
Get a free and honest inspection with Ohio Basement Authority, a Groundworks company.
Hi, I'm Billy Kuhn with Steel Valley Contracting. Does your bathroom need updated? Well, I'm here to tell you about Operation Home for a Holiday. We'll be offering 10% off of our 1 to 2 day bathroom installs, backed by a lifetime warranty. We have in-house financing available. Call me today to get your dream bathroom started. Steel Valley Contracting, part of the Cedar One Group.
Hey neighbor, Sean Campbell here with M&M Hardware DIY tip number 53. Doing it yourself doesn't mean doing it alone. The experts at M&M Hardware can help answer your questions and find out what you need. You can do it yourself with M&M Hardware.
It's kind of tough to do it. Something else that sets this place apart is there are virtual reality games. Now this is different. I don't know if you guys have ever done something like this before, but you put this on and you're able to see as if you were here. It's absolutely insane. And it shows you up here, very exciting. Come over here, we have some more games. Now this is very similar to other game places like Chuck E. Cheese, where you do get coins or tickets, but it's all downloaded on this card. So you bring this card over to the Redemption Center, and there are a lot of different toys and things that you're able to win. So let's go check that out. Stuffed animals. You're able to win games, board games, and even a go-kart. Now this is pretty neat over here. Big stuffed animals. I'm 24 years old, and I would love to take this home and prove to my friends that I am very good at arcade games. So stop by and try to win yourself an arcade game. They even have this lava lamp over here. Very exciting things over. If you get tired of playing games and you're a little parched, you're a little hungry, they also have the Goat House. Now that is through the arcade. Remind you, you're able to order food while you're playing games, and they will bring it to you wherever you're at in this whole space. We have Monopoly Roll over here. Other smaller games, mini golf is over there. Now I'm going to show you guys that a little bit later, but keep following me this way. We have skee ball, we have basketball. This over here, people were so excited on New Year's Eve to play these games. I had 2 kids tell me their parents won't allow them to get dirt bikes or anything like that. So they come here and play these. That's not a virtual reality game, but it is super exciting. Now over here, we're officially at the Goat House, where you can unleash the fun. Very exciting place to take pictures if you're one of those people that like to post on your social medias. Come in here. We're officially in the Goat House now. You can sit at booths, you can sit at tables. They have many different options here. After talking to the bartender up here, they have 8 total drafts, including Miller Lite, Coors Light. They do not have Bud Light, but they have Michelob, 8 drafts. They also have everything top shelf over here. I'm gonna bring you guys over here, excuse me, so sorry, how you doing? We have the Goat House menu over here. They sell a lot of their twisted chicken, a lot of their flatbreads, they explained to me. I'm gonna hold this up for you guys. Very exciting time because starting tomorrow, they're going to have their brand new menu. He's handing it to me right here. Now with this, they have 7 ranges ribs, Cajun chicken pasta, grilled salmon, and shrimp scampi. We're gonna get out of the bar here. Keep following me over this way. All these people are enjoying their lovely food. I see some French fries. They have loaded French fries that come in a big can. They tip it upside down. It has queso on it, bacon, all the good stuff that you want on French fries, you know? Coming back over here, we're gonna quickly walk over to mini golf. Now the thing with this mini golf is it is glow in the dark. It has a black light, so it sets it apart from other mini golf areas. Something else over here. Have you ever seen anything like this? It's very similar to a fair where you sit down and you shoot the water into the feet. And up here, it shows you the lights where you want to hit at. You have the high seas mini golf over here. Now coming back around to this area, they also have bowling. They have 8 bowling lanes. They also have axe throwing, which I've tried it. I was going to show you guys tonight, but I'm not sure I have so much time. I tried it 20 times. I did not get 1 axe in the target, unfortunately. It's a good thing we didn't make it over there because I probably would have missed it again. As you can see over here, this is where the bar area is. It allows adults to be able to hang out with their families while their kids are over here playing games. Coming over here, just show you a wider shot of everything. This is the bar. Over here is where I can't even think of the word, where the axe throwing is. The 8 bowling lanes are over here. And if you do want to host something here, they have room for parties and business organizations to come and host their work parties as well. But for now, we're going to toss it back to the station. Thanks for joining us on this walking tour of 7 Ranges Entertainment.
Honestly, I'm not sure what to do. These bills keep coming.
I know.
And I need to go to the dentist, but I can't add anything else to my budget.
But remember I told you about Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield plans?
You did, but that's just another expense.
But it's not. You're on Medicare and Medicaid like me, right?
Yeah.
You could be eligible for a dual special needs plan. They have monthly premiums as low as $0, and you could get additional benefits too.
Really? I can get some of my health care needs covered for $0 a month?
It's true. I called and they helped me find a plan that includes dental, vision, hearing, and prescription drug coverage. It really saved me when I had my procedure last month.
If you have Medicare and Medicaid, you may be missing out on additional benefits that could save you money. Call now to see if you're eligible for an Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield dual special needs plan. Plans include doctor visits and hospital stays just like original Medicare, plus benefits that you may not be currently receiving, like dental, vision, hearing, and prescription drug coverage. Don't miss out on a plan with the benefits you need. If you have Medicare and Medicaid, call Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield right now to explore dual special needs plans available in your area. You may even be able to get support for things you need, like groceries, utilities, or over-the-counter products. But you don't get these plans automatically. You have to take action. Don't miss out on the benefits and savings you need. If you have both Medicare and Medicaid, call Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield right now to see if there's a dual special needs plan available in your area.
Call 800-956-2138. That's 800-956-2138. 800-956-2138. Call now.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to Seven Ranges Entertainment. We are here with the Toronto basketball team. Again, Austin and Landon. All right, these are the two shooters.
Shout out to everybody.
Shout out to
the whole team here.
All right. Now. All right, everybody. Sports Challenge is back. It may not be getting thrown out of the plane on the first one, but it's back. We're going to do some serious shooting here. It's called Rock the Rim. Don and I could never rock the rim. We couldn't get up that high to knock that rim down, but he's ready to shoot. Austin and Landon, they're ready to go. And we are about to do a sports challenge. You can come out, you can do it yourself. Here we go. Oop, I'm sorry. All right, we're getting all set up. What's those? There we go. All right, everybody ready?
Get ready, hit your button.
What we have to do, we have to hit the button. All right, you guys ready? Ready? Don's
almost. You ready, Bill?
I'm ready.
We practice stuff.
No. All right, you ready? All right, go. Ah. Ran out of juice.
Oh, we're not. Oh, I got 18. Bill, hold it. We got time. We got 18 seconds yet.
Oh, mine's getting ready.
Pressure's on. You ready?
Yeah. All right, here we go. Here we go. Landon and Don, neck and neck. Oh, come on, Don, you gotta knock it down. Landon, way to go. Oh, knocked down a couple. 3 in a row. 4. No. Come on, Don. Oh, my God, not so, man. Get it to drop. Landon getting it done. Knocking him down. Oh, get another one. Don, we're waiting.
Foul! Heck!
Oh, here we go. We still got 14 seconds left, Don. Come on. Don, you are taking a beating right now. You are taking a beating. Stop! I think 2 in a row, Don. 3 in a row, Don. Oh, come on. Foul! Oh, I'm not. We're going to help Landon out. Get the high score. Going for the high score for the entire week. Don, I'm money at this. I'm hitting everything. Oh. Woo-hoo-hoo. Nice. I don't think Don and Austin can beat us. I don't think they beat us. All right, you're up again. You got to take out Austin.
Got a minute. Go ahead.
All right.
Come on.
We did. I jumped in on his team. You can do that in a sports challenge. You know why?
Go ahead. Shoot him up.
It's a Bill Phillips sports challenge. I can make
goals. Wait.
Oh, here we go. All right, Don, here we go. Come on. Just start shooting.
There we go.
Austin's cruising. Come on, Don. You can't lose twice. Oh, no. You got a battle underneath the boards now. Teammates going at it. All right. Landon and Don making a little comeback. All right, Austin's rolling. Oh, come on, Austin. Get it to go. Get it to go. You got bonus time. All right, there it is. Nice.
Did we win?
No,
we didn't win.
No, you didn't win.
Hey, you know what? I need a break. Let's go eat. Great job, guys.
Good job, guys.
We're going to go
Hey, one more time.
Find some food.
Hey neighbor, Sean Campbell here with M&M Hardware DIY tip number 53. Doing it yourself doesn't mean doing it alone. The experts at M&M Hardware can help answer your questions and find out what you need. You can do it yourself with M&M Hardware.
Who are the toughest men and women in the Ohio Valley? It's the 44th annual Budweiser Tough Man Contest, co-sponsored by WTOV9, Eagle 107, Wheeling, Ohio County CVB, Thomas Auto Centers, World Gym, Jill's Gentlemen's Club, ICR Equipment, Rental, Sales and Supply, and Honda Direct Line. Coming February 14th and 15th to Wheeling's West Banco Arena. Buy tickets at the arena box office or at WVToughman.com. It's Tough Man, coming February 14th and 15th to the West Banco Arena. Tough it out.
Attention guitarists, the Art of Shred Guitar Competition is here January 18th. Think you've got the chops to blow everyone away? Whether you're a master of metal, a rock prodigy, or a blues genius, this is your chance to shine. Compete for incredible prizes, gain exposure, and shred in front of a crowd that loves music as much as you do. Register at musicandart.com. Hurry, spots are limited, and the competition is heating up. Don't miss your chance to rock the stage. Register online today.
Hit the greens and save big with the 2025 Ohio Valley Golf Card. For just $79, you'll score one free round of golf at 10 premier courses, including Ogilby's Crispin Golf Course, Moundsville Country Club, Steubenville Country Club, Switzerland of Ohio Golf Course, and Wheeling Park Block Memorial Golf Course. Enjoy a winning round without a championship price tag. Order now at WTOV9.com. Just click on Golf Card under the Features tab and tee up your best golf season yet. The 2025 Ohio Valley Golf Card. It's a hole-in-one for your wallet.
Hey neighbor, Sean Campbell here with M&M Hardware DIY tip number 53. Doing it yourself doesn't mean doing it alone. The experts at M&M Hardware can help answer your questions and find out what you need. You can do it yourself with M&M Hardware.
We went big time with a meal. So we're going to sample these ribs. But while we're sampling these ribs, we want to hear things. Well, I told my buddies from back home, Brad Rapp and Jerry Day, that we were doing the show. You got to get Lou Holtz on. Well, Brad and Jerry, we got Lou Holtz.
We did indeed. Talked to him this afternoon. Absolutely sensational. Just a Hall of Fame coach, Hall of Fame person. Let's listen in to Coach Holtz.
He is really a special guy, and I think he's the finest coach that's been in Notre Dame for one reason. He loves Notre Dame. He understands Notre Dame. He cares about Notre Dame. He appreciates it, and he treats his players accordingly. He talked about how great Notre Dame is, how fortunate they are to be able to go to school there. These are the same things I did for so many years at Notre Dame. You have to believe in the school, and there weren't many coaches. We've had some who have been good coaches, but nobody has showed up that genuinely loved the University of Notre Dame, the Leda and the Dome, or what Notre Dame stood for. And Marcus Freeman, by far, gets it.
And that culture you helped continue on because it started back a long time ago, the first national title. In those numbers in the universe?
Yeah, I definitely think there are. Let's also remember this. What happened the third year for Eric Parsons and Dan Devine and Lou Holtz? That's right. We all won the national championship. And this happens to be the third year for Marcus Freeman. And I just think it's meant to be. I think we're playing a great football team, maybe the best team in the country. They have the highest NIL payroll in the entire country. But it's not a best of five. It's just a one-game series. And if we can run the football, control the football, keep their great talent on offense on the bench where they can't hurt you, they can't score, they can't do any damage to you, then if we would just control the football, be patient, and stay close, in the fourth quarter, we'll find a way to win because we're used to winning. That's a culture at Notre Dame. And Marcus Freeman doesn't get enough credit for how he's brought along the culture of this football team.
Coach, I'm going to follow up that. As you mentioned, you've acknowledged that Ohio State may be the best culture. What do you see as being the major factor in this game when it's all said and done?
Well, there's never one major factor, but as I look at it, I say this. You mentioned turnovers. I'd say to our football team, let's remember this. That football's so important. They even named a game after it. So we have to take good protection of it. But if there's one secret to winning this football game, I think you have to believe. You have to believe you're going to. At the end of the first quarter, they're changing into the field. And Cersei, the All-American tackle, said to Frank Stams, our outside linebacker, he said, this game's going to go down to the wire, isn't it? But why do you feel that? Because Miami always felt they would win. By the same token, that day at Notre Dame, we had convinced our players that we're going to win. So I think being able to run the ball, control the ball, but being able to believe you're going to win and find a way to win, and no matter what it is, you don't look at the scoreboard or anything, just go play your game. Notre Dame has a great defense. Make no mistake about it. I think it's the best defense in the country. And I would say to the outstanding, all the pros are going to be looking at this film on those receivers. Wouldn't it be nice if you established yourself as an outstanding defensive back? So the only one that can then go study the film, study everything about the receivers, the route they run, do they raise up when they go to make their catch? The list goes on and on. So you have to challenge your people, but more importantly, you have to convince them that they can win.
Coach, final question, and again, I can't thank you enough for taking the time out of your busy schedule to do this. You had an opportunity to stand in front of your team when you played West Virginia for the national title and deliver that final message that took them out onto the field. What was the message then, and what would your message be to this edition of the Irish?
Well, I talked about believing. What people don't realize, the day before the game, when we went to the stadium playing West Virginia, all our football team was assigned which seniors they were to carry off the field after the win. Because you have to believe you can do something. And so many people will lose to Ohio State because they don't believe they can beat them. Penn State is a great example that before you can win a game, let's make sure we don't beat ourselves. You look at Penn State, here it is, the score's tied, there's a minute to go in the game, and they throw an interception inside your 30-yard line. That's a case of trying to win and end up beating yourself. So let's not beat ourselves. Let's just play our game, but also let's play it for our teammates. The closeness of this football team is what's going to make the difference in the game. And if you really believe in your teammates and you're not going to let them down, that's the one thing I learned in the military as an officer. If you want to fail, you have the rail because you don't do everything to the very best of your ability. So I think this football team will play for each other. They will believe, and they will find a way to win. And as I said, Notre Dame's not the best football team in the country right now. I started picking the winners of this playoff. I have been perfect. I haven't missed a game. But this is one that I'm a little shaky at because Ohio State is just a very talented football team. But it's been a pleasure to be with you. Always good to talk to the Ohio Valley. I could never thank enough people in the Ohio Valley, including your father and your mother, Mr. and Mrs. Macedonia, for the values that they taught. And that was a great thing about that Ohio Valley. The people put pressure on you to live your life the right way. Thank you.
And special thanks to Attorney at Law Mike Nogay for bringing the Lou Holtz interview to you. Yeah. And thanks to Coach Lou Holtz for being very long-winded because that gave us time to work on our ribs. And I'm telling you, the ribs are phenomenal. It's the Goat House Restaurant, which is right back here behind us. Yep. Awesome menu. Come there and eat. Check out the games. There's a big cornhole tournament going on right now. They've got bowling alleys. They got axe throwing. Everything you would want to do here at Seven Ranges Entertainment.
But here's the other thing. Don, he is a farmer. All kinds of vegetables, everything brings out of the goat. I'll tell you what, you got to get some of those green beans if you come to the Goat House Restaurant. Even get a little char on them with the way they cook them. Absolutely beautiful. Great green beans. Ribs were phenomenal.
Line up the fancy steak potato. Now, all for tonight, Ferguson's House of Furniture, one of the main sponsors. And as we go to break, we're going to tell them about this beautiful piece that we're sitting on.
After you eat the great food, you go to Smith Brothers Amish Made, high-grade leather, pet-friendly, Reclining sectional, great for the man cave. I'll tell you what, it's absolutely sensational, comfortable. You would love it. Go and take a look at Ferguson's and find this in your man cave. Bill, take a break. Let's go to a break.
I'm Nathan Chudd with a winter weather ready tip. When a lot of vehicles were rear-wheel drive, the idea was to add weight to the rear to help those tires grip during winter. Does adding weight to the rear of your car help with modern vehicles? It really doesn't. Most cars are front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, so there's no benefit to adding weight in the trunk. The average new car costs $1 billion to engineer and develop, and no automaker suggests that you add weight in the trunk.
This winter weather ready tip sponsored by Scassa's Laney Tire. When school days turn into snow days.
NEWS9 said it would.
Getting outside to enjoy winter's thaw.
NEWS9 said it would.
Making sure you keep the scraper in the car just a little bit longer.
NEWS9 said it would.
The Severe Weather Team 9 experts are everywhere, helping you plan and prepare for what's waiting outside your door. No matter the conditions, you too will be saying, NEWS9 said it would. Scan the QR code on your screen and enter to win a NEWS9 said it would hat. And watch NEWS9 live at 5 weeknights to see if you won.
Interstate Waste Services provides responsible, environmentally compliant waste disposal solutions. We are your partners in sustainability, leveraging proven and innovative technology to reduce the impact of waste generation on our environment. This emphasis on environmental stewardship and safety was founded by our employees, working every day to protect their neighborhoods, families, and each other while providing an essential service to their community.
Hi, I'm Billy Kuhn with Steel Valley Contracting. Does your bathroom need updated? Well, I'm here to tell you about Operation Home for a Holiday. We'll be offering 10% off of our 1 to 2 day bathroom installs, backed by a lifetime warranty. We have in-house financing available. Call me today to get your dream bathroom started. Steel Valley Contracting, part of the Cedar One Group.
Well, I think the better question is what would Notre Dame have to do to beat Ohio State? Because I think the Buckeye offense is going to be very hard to stop, and I think that pass rush, Notre Dame's got to find, they're going to have trouble running the football. I don't think they can do that, but then they're going to be able to throw the football.
They really do. And the thing is, I think Notre Dame may have to play a perfect game, but they only have to play it once. Coach Holt said that. He said, you don't have to play him 10 times. You just have to play him once. And he's even acknowledged Ohio State's the better team. But if they can play well, Ohio State makes some mistakes. That's how Notre Dame would find a way to win. Ohio State to win, if they just do what they've done the last 3 games, I think they're going to be fine, and I think they're going to win the national title.
Who are you rooting for?
Ohio State, of course.
Absolutely.
All right. We got a Notre Dame guy back there in the audience. I'm not sure if he wants to come up and ask a question.
Next up, come on. Next up, we need another person. Let's go. Let's go. Notre Dame guy, I need you. Come on.
What do you think Ohio State has to do to get over the hump of Michigan?
You know what?
They need to play offense like they did the last 3 games and not the offense they played against Michigan. The Michigan game, they were in a shell. I had actually someone say to me, oh, maybe they didn't want to show anything for the playoffs because they knew they were in the playoffs. No. Ohio State always wants to beat Michigan. You're going to do what you have to do to win that game. But if they played the way they did the last 3 weeks, they blow out Michigan. They played tight. They played not to lose instead of to win.
Yeah, I think they wanted to show that they could have gone away from the passing game. But when you've got that quarterback and you've got those wide receivers, you should be able to win that way.
We got babies showing up.
We got baby showing up. All right.
All right. Where'd the baby go? There's the baby.
All right. We're going to take a break. And when we come back, we're going to have our picks for the big games coming up this weekend. You're watching NEWS9 Sports
On the go.
Seven Ranges Entertainment and the Good House Sports Bar bring you the hottest menu in the Ohio Valley, along with the best ribs around. Stop in for all the action on NFL Sunday Ticket, along with some great pizza and wings. While you're here, visit the Valley's largest arcade with over 150 games, 12 lanes of bowling, 8 lanes of axe throwing, 9 holes of mini golf, and a backyard area. Book your next party or event now at 100 Mall Drive in Steubenville.
Hello, Ohio Valley. I'm Smitty of Smitty Floors here with my man, Cooper Smith, and it's a big day. Big Cooper Smith, Big 18. It's a birthday sale going on right now down at Smitty's Floors. Come on in today. We offer 12 months, 0 interest. That's right, 12 months, 0 interest. Come in today to apply. And we got LVT waterproof flooring starting at $1 a square foot. Again, it's Cooper Smith's big 18th birthday, and we're celebrating down at Smitty's Floors, 140 South 4th Street, downtown Steubenville.
They're your neighbor, coworker, or significant other, quietly inspiring, coaching, and lending a helping hand. These heroes deserve to be recognized, and I get to tell you about them. Introducing News 9's Hannah's Heroes. Scan the QR code on your screen to nominate special individuals making a big difference in our community. And then be sure to watch News 9 Wednesdays at 5 and 10 p.m. to see Hannah's Hero of the Week.
Sponsored by Trinity Health System.
I love winter, but there's some people I don't like winter. No matter your preference, helping you stay connected so you understand what's coming and when. That's what I do best. There's a science to helping you prepare for freezing temperatures, snow, and ice. Through it all, the Severe Weather Team 9 experts are everywhere, helping to prepare for winter's worst, even right down to your own backyard.
Your severe weather expert, Jeff Exline, and the News 9 Severe Weather Team are everywhere.
And we are back.
Yes, we are.
Seven Ranges Entertainment. You're like, who's this guy? Come on.
Oh my God.
If you watch TV, you got to see this guy. This is the famous Scott Campbell from M&M Hardware, man.
Yep.
He has done all kinds of short lawnmowers and every other thing in the commercials.
Absolutely.
Well, this segment is our pick'em segment. And since it's M&M Hardware, who better to sponsor a segment called The Lots than the hardware guy?
Yeah.
You sell lots.
I sell lots.
You sell lots.
Okay.
So this is the M&M Lots. This is us making the picks for the big games.
All right.
And these are lots.
You
because
gonna
we're
make it?
picking them.
I'm going to make
You gonna make it? All right.
Whenever you're ready, let's go to the graphic.
All right. We'll go to the graphics.
Because we've got 5 games that we're going to pick.
Okay.
Okay.
And the first one will be Kansas City and Houston. And that's the Chiefs and the Texans.
Yeah.
And
Saturday
Where are they
afternoon.
playing at?
They're playing
they
in
are
Kansas
playing
City.
in Kansas City.
They cheating in that game.
I don't know. This is what I'm going with.
All right.
I'm going with Kansas City 31, Houston 7.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Well, I like Houston because of the quarterback.
Okay.
C.J. Stroud. Okay.
Stroud, you know, I mean, he's a good, hardy team player, but you know what? The referees, let's not say they're cheating, but everybody likes Kansas City.
How about that?
I think Kansas City's going to get it.
All
Here
right.
we go, Scott. Hey, and we got your logo up there. It's the M&M Hardware Lots. Okay, that's Kansas City, Houston. Bill, who do you have?
Kansas City and Houston?
Yep.
I went with Kansas City.
Yeah.
Do you have my sheet of paper? I can't remember my score.
There you go.
All right,
There's your
thank
score.
you. My score was Kansas City 27, Houston 14.
Yeah.
Next game, Detroit, Washington. We got the Lions 41, Washington 6 is my pick. Billy, what do you got?
Really? 46?
41
That's all you're giving my guys.
It's going to be ugly.
Okay, well, I have Detroit winning that one as well. I mean, I just don't see Washington being able to go inside, deal with that atmosphere. Detroit 28, Washington 17.
The guest picker, M&M Hardware, what do you got?
Going with Detroit.
Going with
Indoor, on the carpet.
The Motor City Kitties.
That's it.
The Motor City Kitties are the pick.
Here we go.
Next
the
up,
next one.
Eagles and the Rams. I got the Eagles 17, the Rams 10.
Well,
That's your pick.
That's my pick.
All right, my pick. It's a 7-point game as well on my sheet. Philadelphia 28, Rams 21.
You guys are both full of crap. It's the weather. The weather's my difference maker here. Okay, because I like the Rams there. Yeah. But 70% chance of snow. Yeah. Steady late day. Yeah. 3 o'clock kickoff. 1 to 3 inches, 10-mile-an-hour winds. So we got to go with the running game in Philadelphia.
What about that?
What?
M&M Hardware. They have salt
They have
shovels. So we're going with the Rams.
There you go.
That's it.
Next up, Buffalo and Baltimore. I've got Buffalo 27, Baltimore 24.
Now, the interesting thing about this matchup, Don, early in the season they met, but it was in Baltimore early in the season. And Lamar Jackson and everybody, they took the Bills apart. They won. I, like you, think Buffalo at home in the cold. I think Buffalo finds a way. Buffalo wins it by a score of 28-24.
When you get a free ticket, you go see Buffalo play because you're shoveling snow, then Buffalo's going to win the game with the free ticket for everybody that's getting in. We got
All right.
The guys from Baltimore are going to freeze themselves, and it's Buffalo.
I take it you don't like the Ravens. No, I don't think so.
No,
you don't like the Ravens.
30 birds are going down.
And then the great thing is, if you're up in Buffalo, if you go to the game, you get some of the original wings. Where
That's
they started the
right.
Buffalo or the wings. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Wow. Yeah. It's too cold in Buffalo. I'm going to come here to the goat house, and I'm going to eat these ribs.
Oh yeah.
These
Absolutely
ribs
phenomenal.
are absolutely phenomenal.
Now, Don has not tried the green beans. Green beans are great, and the baked potato with the cheese and everything, absolutely fantastic.
We'll have
Green beans are good. Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you.
Nice.
All right.
They're good. I told you.
So
Very
now
good.
to the big game. The Nationals. Oh my goodness, those are great.
Hey,
Pass the beans, sir.
if you come down to Seven Rangers Entertainment, you not only have fun and games, the food is phenomenal. We had the ribs. Ribs are fantastic. Green beans are sensational, and they get the little char. They give you the little char.
Yeah,
and
that's the taste.
Yeah, it's a little char, and then the
charred
baked
green
potato with some extra cheese and bacon on it. Let's go. I'm a food guy. I know my food.
Locally owned and operated, not a national chain. Locally owned and operated, and that's very important in this community.
All right, so we have 1 minute
We
left.
got 1 minute left. We got one game left. Ohio State, Notre Dame.
I wonder who I'm voting for.
Well, I tell you what, the graphics wrong because I picked Ohio State 30, Notre Dame 13. Bill, what did you do?
All right. Well, I am the walking contradiction. My late father-in-law, Dr. J.J. Macedonia. First Christmas I spent with the family, I got a Notre Dame hat and a Miami golf shirt, and he said, "You are now the walking contradiction." So I'm going to contradict everybody here at Seven Rangers. I'm going to go Notre Dame, the Fighting Irish. Here come the Irish, 24-21. Oh, come on. You can do better than that. You can do better than that. Let's go. Come on. You can do better than that. Oh, that was sad. That was sad.
Thanks for watching. For Scott Campbell, Bill Phillips, I'm Don Sloan. See you next Thursday. NEWS9.
WTOV9 is cooking up a storm on the WTOV9 YouTube channel.
Z-Bart and Wheeling, now open at the Highlands. Rust protection, detailing and ceramic coatings, window tint, rhino bed liners, and more. Get back that new car look and feel.
Jamie, I think I'm ready for the Super Bowl.
Of caring.
Right, the WTOV9